just because. So I'm just gonna do my weekly. Why not stream it? I'm in the mood to stream it. I'm in the mood. Apparently there's sign-in errors. Why the fuck is there a sign-in error? Let me check something actually. Oh, enjoy my background. I have a background, so you don't need to look at the endless void anymore. My game closes. You get something to look at. The stars. I'm gonna switch that background image out at some point, though. I think that image is copyrighted, so I'm gonna switch that out. I'm not sure. I will switch that out for something else. But you get the something to look at while I get myself together. It's something. It's better than nothing. And I don't want you to bleed your eyes out. Because sometimes there's too much attention stage in some backgrounds I've seen. Like, kind of takes away attention from some games. Anyways, I'm gonna check my audio a little bit. Because I'm not gonna be loud, I got a feeling. Anyway, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna go around this. Yeah, we're not gonna do like a super beer dungeon run or not extreme, nothing infinite. It's nothing like that. All right, we're just gonna do regular 5 floors because I want to do my event stuff. And also, I got this ID here. Also, I'm gonna remap my team a little bit because I do not like using her in my lead team. Only reason why is just because. And also, I just kind of want to do just a full ring run with my good old boy here behind. Little Kumo in back, everyone else in here. There's literally no one else I used in this team. I accidentally did this. I did not want to do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just leave here, give up, and then game. Wow, wow. Okay. Also, I just want to say, YouTube thinks my bitrate is like, oh no, it's too. Actually, it looks surprisingly fine, like from over here. Actually, wow. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not gonna do a bunch of cassette 2 battles. I do want to do thread later. Actually, I want to check how it is, but after the mirror dungeon. At least everyone else is filled out for the eventual NB team run, which is literally next week. That's what I'm gonna do if I get him. If I don't, oh, we're gonna do it next time. Who's level? Oh, did I level you up? I could just no. It's not really worth it. I'm just gonna throw you to. You don't really have a bleed ID, huh? Oh, you do have middle. Why would I waste a nice, good middle ID on you when I don't have a weekly? Anyways, like I'm gonna use you for my envy bonus. Okay, my envy resonance team, alright? And you all gonna have bonuses for it. That's about it. That's really all you really need. I'm gonna cheapen out on gifts. It's not like you're gonna fight anything that hard in the mirror dungeon. The easy game. Filled with easy things to deal with, very easy things. Reorganizing everything. If anyone actually ever comes to chat, they'll be there. I'll be able to see it. I'll be able to see them. I don't think it's gonna happen though, as I forgot to set up my team properly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. I thought I did this already. Okay, we're doing this again. Let's go. Here we go.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
감상은 어떤가요?
어중간한 예술.
But yeah, it's actually, let me talk about the new game mode. It's interesting. Although I've seen some people complain about the boss being unfun. It's kind of this, it forces you to deal with the gimmick, and then everyone says it's unfun. Which I honestly kind of dislike. You're supposed to deal with the gimmick, right? You're supposed to target things in a different way. Get through the boss, it provides challenge. Although the game mode itself is not really that interesting. It's fun though, you change pace. Although, unless they give me like a weekly bonus for it or so, like something, I'm not gonna come back to it. Or, you know, they change out the boss every now and then. Which they're gonna do with the event, of course. But it's not gonna be like, oh, interesting. I wonder if they're gonna do it for the rerun too. Like, I kind of wonder.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 저 살점을 찢으면 세상의 모든 것이
Also, but I've heard Burn is not the go-to since they're resistant to pride and it's like capped to 30, which is really sad for Burn. Burn doesn't really do much within a turn. I guess it boosts your clash power at the very least. Maybe your coin power if you're lucky with some IDs. But Burn is not the way to go. Burn season, am I right? It's the finger season. It makes sense to make each finger have their own little status effects. Although I'm waiting for the thumb and a regular classy thumb with guns, like regular guns, not like propelled spears and swords. I just want a gun. I just want someone to shoot someone, you know, and do regular bait and stabbies in between. Stab them poorly. So, yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna get at least two more thumb IDs. It isn't just you know, nurse fodder and this, you know, the apprentice. Just two more. I'm personally hoping Trish to grab at least one extra thumb ID because she does need an actual burn ID. Even though she has a lot of tremor IDs, it's fine. Because burn tremor is a thing, and you know, we could have burn tremor, and I like tremor, and I like burn tremor. I like burn. It's a good combination, you know. Anyways, I am planning to play more Metal Gear Acid. I'm interested. I'm hooked. I don't know what to do though in terms of like, I'm relatively hooked to it. Oh, so I'm kind of sad I didn't use Beast Salt because of this. Well, I'm gonna shard him next time anyways, and then he's gonna be perfect for the Pierce team. The Pierce team. Yeah, I'm kind of just saving my lunacy. I'm gonna use like the extraction tickets once for Ricardo lift, and then I don't get him. We'll wait next week because I'm saving them for the thumb IDs and whatever comes in next with the sponge snack. Whatever next there. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. I still don't know what type of person defends the mirror dungeon from not being like, the mirror dungeon isn't that boring. It's pretty boring. Except when you're going far into extreme and fighting the freaking bosses and taking in debuffs. And that's fun. Or just getting together something really strong, but that's like later and like beyond 5 floors usually. But within the 5 floors, it's a grind. It's a slow grind. Anything beyond the 5 floors, it's relatively fun since you kind of chose to do it on your own. You don't need to do it, and it gives you a lot more buffs and at least slightly harder enemies. I think Sandy was a mistake, by the way. We should all have 50-50 flip coin flips in RNG. We'll fight a true challenge. Unbreakable coins would have never existed, by the way. By the way, in that timeline, unbreakable coins would have never existed. So it would have been unfair since you would have been taking damage either way at some point, eventually. Oh, in terms of the grinding aspect, oh god, that would be painful. So, you know, maybe I'm glad that we got XP. Though maybe they would have done more XP ticket varieties.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Anyways, it's still funny to me, like, if you want like at least a relatively decent team to go with that could just get past the 2 turns, I guess. What I did was like Ring team and then sinking. Rupture did not work out for me apparently, so yeah, sinking. For the hard, it was easier. I don't know why. Hard was like normal. Like, oh wow, if I was running Kurokuma, I was like, oh yes, I would have been using these 2. No, we're using. Come on, give me anyone else. Fuck you then. Fuck you. I'm leaving. I hate this shop. I hate this shop, man. It's awful. It doesn't give you anything.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하지.
Oh, so I don't really mind the status fit limits, but it's always kind of funny that you set up a whole team without putting a status effect, and then it just gets stopped. Honestly, I would have preferred making a team out of debuffs and see how that goes, but those ideas are all over the place. It's doable though, it's doable if you're fighting a single target boss, since that boss will be utterly debuffed. Also, I'm still mad that we never got like Tremor Sync and stuff like that from like Kanto 4. It's all that cool stuff there, but we never got it. They gave like the enemies all the cool stuff, and then we never got all the cool stuff for Tremor. At least we got conversions. That makes up for it at least a little bit. A little bit. They made all these fancy icons and they never made use of them again. I swear to God, I'm gonna see a dumb ID with like all those funny Tremor stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna be so happy. Also, I want a Gregor ID where he's an asshole. Personally hoping for a dumb ID one of these days for him. Personally been hoping for everyone to get a dumb ID so they could get like a 16. At the very least, 6 IDs. Maybe 7 if I'm lucky. Though I'm praying for Ishmael to get 1. At least a more supportive commander or than anything else, honestly. I just like buffers. At the very least, I know the next Ahab ID will probably be like that, since some much more assist attacks or whatever, sanity gains. We don't know what Ahab is doing right now anyways in the story. I don't know if we're gonna see her in the interval though. Also, it's gonna be really funny running all of their spotters because I'm gonna do that. Just gonna see apprentices. Although Ishmael got it sucked again when it comes to story IDs. Like anytime Ishmael gets a story ID, it's always pretty mid. But when she's outside of a story ID, she's actually get something pretty good. I literally pray for season zeros or anything else. Or event-wise. Okay, event-wise IDs for Ishmaels are great. Usually. Maybe. Actual story seasonals? No. They don't have a good track record.
도시에선 저런 형태로 사람을 강화하게
They don't have a good track record at all.
감상은 어떤가요? 지원 시퀀스 작동.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
But yeah. I'm sad it's got like a really mid ID. I don't know if she's even gonna get anything. Probably in the next event. Most. Not. At the very least, Ishmael has a lot of good egos. That's something.
의도는 모르겠지만
Ishmael has a lot of mid IDs. Mid, not even like bad.
그걸로 하지.
Just, you know, around this guy's level right here. Although he's not even that bad, honestly. He does clash real high, which is neat and useful sometimes. Like, that's not even that bad. But using, like, Need as in, you know, Gregor right here in this team. Like, actual good support. Like, if I want you to be mid in terms of damage, I at least want you to be a great support unit or something. Or just be a cool tank. Tanks are always, like, generally fun. The fun units to me.
좀 더 어설플 거라고
DPS units, like, support and tank units in this game are fun.
여기까지 와서
Ring IDs are fun because they just do buffs in general, just throwing a bunch of things at the enemy and calling it a day. And it's just funny that they all just had those effects. Blood Fiends are just slowly building up. It's basically bleed charge. Without the charge keyword, which makes charge even worse, so it's kind of sad really. Like, again, what they were going for. And it looks great. I'm just sad for charge for not getting anything ever. But yeah, I'm hoping that the IDs will help Burn and Tremor. Though Tremor doesn't really need that much help since Tremor is really specialized and it's fun to work with. Burn, on the other hand, needs like some random things from like a one event that's locked away for every 3 months. At most, you have to make do Tremor Scorch.
망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
점 찍었네.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면
It's closing
너희들
time.
세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지. 별로 재미없네.
저희 영감은
인간이 다른 인간을 많이 죽이는 건 질리도록 봤어. 아, 지금은 인간이 아닌 것이 인간을 죽인 건가? 그래도 똑같아. 그건 더 많이 봐왔거든.
작품 완성.
이번에 더
Also, I wish we could just fight the secret
유익한 점이 또
bosses.
하나 늘었네.
Like, I wish I could just skip towards
도시에는
them.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
But you know, it's all about collecting all the others bits and then fighting them, of course. It's about the journey over there.
세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책.
Anyways, give me the level up, please. I would always pick the level up over anything else. It feels like that's a bigger benefit.
봤지?
Like, never stack too many offense levels.
들어간 것만으로도 때깔이 완전 달라진다고.
이거 참.
Okay, we're gonna
설레구려.
fight this guy because I didn't read.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
Also, it's been really funny seeing people do better on like hard mode compared to normal mode. And I guess my biggest peeve with it is forces you to use a blade team for whatever reason. So it goes with the event stuff, and it's like, why? Also, I forgot to upgrade my gift, didn't I? Oh,
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에. 부위 하나가 파괴되었어.
I'm just practicing my endless
모든
talking
부위를 파괴시킬 수 있겠지.
so I wall skills here. Limbus is mindless as it gets, which means I don't have much else to talk about in terms of actual combat and gameplay. Story-wise, there's a lot of things to talk about. Like, how is Mary gonna be betrayed? And actually, she has smaller boobs than everyone thinks it is if you actually read the story. Small and petite or something like that. That's what Marceau says.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
I wonder how the story's actually gonna be
하나씩
told.
알아가다 보면
Also, it's one of the director's favorite books apparently, so I'm expecting it to be done
세상의
well.
모든 것이
이거
담긴
참
단
설레는구려.
하나의 책을.
At least a little bit. A tiny bit.
개체가 조금 유리한 환경에 놓이게 된 것 같아. 하지만 우리가 걱정할 건 하나도 없어.
어중간한 예술.
최선을 다할 거잖아.
물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에. 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각해.
야계라는 소재를 통달한다면
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
합격장. 전 시퀀스 작동.
나쁘지 않고.
임파스터.
지원하지.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
Also, I just want to say, I really like the support skill. It's really funny, and also the sixth offensive was really nice. It really does make her clash better. This is cool. Cool poses and all. I hope they do more of that. Also, I wish I could at least select the support skill, like a way to select them. There should be like a weird button somewhere that I could force the support skill, like we did in Runa.
인간이 다른 인간을 많이 죽이는 건 질리도록 봤어. 아, 지금은 인간이 아닌 것이 인간을 죽인 건가? 그래도 똑같아. 그건 더 많이 봐도 이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Oh, finally.
세상의
Someone.
모든 것이
I'm reading all the ideas I don't use in my team, huh? Yeah, I get paper kind of for you. You know what? I'm gonna have you too because it's fun. There we go. I don't use syncing gifts ever, so get out of here. Refresh once more. Give me this. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
엄중한 심사 부탁드립니다.
의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
I'm gonna watch people how they defeated it quickly and then commentate over that.
어디서도 볼수 없을 색채로.
전 시퀀스 작동.
It was soft, obviously soft.
나쁘지 않고.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
Anyways, I still love how we have like 10 waves, so we could do some funny build-ups.
하지만 아직 부족해.
Which means Wild Hunt is good again. Maybe, probably not. But it's good. Wild Hunt is good. And XP runs now, at least a little bit. It just needs to ramp up.
지휘팀이라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이
약점을
모든 걸
공략해서
끝마쳐야
제압하는
하지
건
않겠어?
다들 능숙하네.
통상 배탈이 일시방장.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
임파스터.
지원하지.
불만을 해소해준 보람이 있네.
감상은
지금처럼
어떤가요?
접대를 성공적으로 이끌다 보면 앞으로 더 많은 층을 개방하고
합격장.
더 많은 보조사서의 도움을 받을 수 있을 거야.
훌륭한 단말만해요.
Poor man died so quick.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Ooh, actual good gift. If I was doing like a long marathon run. Yeah, butterfly. I see what you're doing. Alright. Yeah, I should have ran butterfly, but I was scared of losing lashes. Damn, people are averaging around 17. Oh my god.
내가 해결해야겠지.
개체가 조금 유리한 환경에 들게 된 것 같아.
신체
하지만
타의
우리가
예술을
걱정할 건
보여줄
하나도
시간이란
없어. 최선을 다할 거잖아.
예술은
물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
It's funny to me though. I don't think I've seen anyone go beyond the minimum reward. Unless they're like you're under leveled
X라는 소재를
or something.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플
지원이
거라고
시켰어.
생각했거든.
작동.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
지원하지.
의도는 모르겠지만
Honestly, I wish,
소바주.
you know, can't lose a Waigo. Kind of funny since it can be useful situationally. On turns where Honglu is definitely gonna die, or turns right before Honglu is definitely gonna die.
여기까지 와서 망설일
Since it will let you live for a little bit longer.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않아.
And that's the most utility it has. Not for damage, because damage sucks on that thing.
유익한 책이 또
It's not really worth losing a unit for it. It's worth for like a little bit of extra survivability. And now it's definitely good on a certain Honglu.
언젠간
Like really
반드시
good on
찾을
that
수
guy.
있겠지.
드라만 차렌들을
On everyone else,
세상의 모든
on
것이
every other Honglu, it's kind of meh. Unless you have the other ego to save him from dying.
개체가
In
조금
which
유리한
case,
환경에 놓이게 된 것 같아.
it's always good. These two go hand in hand together, and it's nice that they synergize.
감상은 어떤가요?
Unless they fixed that at some point and I'm mad, I'm hating Limbus Company forever. How could you ruin synergy between two ego passives?
공격이 아니었는데.
Well, one eco passive and the ego itself.
매뉴얼을 제대로 안 읽고 온 사람들은
It'll at least save you from one of those turns.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 것 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해. 보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
지원하지.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘
일리 있는
됐다.
의견.
I think I fought that boss way too many times though at this point. I just want to say that boss, Rufo, way too many times.
괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
9만 9만.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Like I left with something really funny, but I won't say what it was. It was really into one idea and 30 amounts of damage. Okay, but that's the max limit,
내
anyways.
덕에
This is
모든
actually
평가를
great. It doesn't really make her better, but it's the fight. Thinking about it. All right. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do the second skill actually. All right. To the expression, why not? Now, give me something bleed related. You know, I feel that when I do that, it costs so much more, and I get absolutely nothing relating to bleed. It sucks.
저
At least give
살점을
me something
찢으면
chart related at the very least, you know?
칠해지겠지? 우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
일리 있는 의견. 그걸로 하지.
더 야성적인 게 필요.
Oh, so sad that like the Wonder Princess idea is so bad.
그렇게만 해.
Sad. Really sad. Really sad that my favorite sinner got the worst apprentice and the worst ID.
혹시 너희들 중에
How to do your
제대로
apprentice?
안 해본 사람들이
I know Lucio's gonna actually do pretty fine.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로
마지막
The only one that was actually threatening.
거기서 지켜보시죠.
As a fight.
약점을
Here was just
공략하기
there
위해
in a fight, just there existing. Better as a support unit.
통상 배탈. 일시방장.
Sort of got it. The next Ishmael ID is another support unit. I'm fighting. I want an enemy. I want a pure original enemy that dies and gets stabbed and gets executed on the spot, alright?
신체
You know, like a fire fist type of thing. But no assistance, alright? No allies. That's bad for Ishmael.
방금
You need to be, you need someone who betrays, actually. Does the inverse next time. Starts in the ally, but betrays you.
외면의 예술을. 이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Give me those two. Oh wow,
세상의
thinking.
모든 것이 담긴
Finally,
하나의
something
책.
good. Oh wow, finally something good. Sure. It's right there, isn't it? It's literally perfect for what I'm trying to do. Oh wow.
봤지? 내 터치가 살짝 들어간 것만으로도 때깔이 완전 달라진다고.
작업 결과 좀. 역시 반응 속도가 상승하는군. 서두르지 말고 느긋하고 여유롭게.
도시에선 저런 형태로 사람을 강화하기도 하나 봐.
점찍어 신체 타의 예술을 보여줄 시간이다. 이제 한 사람의 상원볼과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자. 모두 봤지? 방금 그 방법은
계란은
공격이
순서를
아니었어.
통과하고
실수였을까?
작품.
아니면 노력이 부족했을까?
왜냐면 예술을. 의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네. 영감이 떠올랐어요. 매뉴얼을 만들어주길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
계란은 소들을 분별한다.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지
감상은
말았어야지.
어떤가요? 통상 배탈이 일시방자.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네.
계란은 소들을 분별한다.
나쁘지 않고.
마지막으로 남길 말?
이제야 친해졌네요.
지원하지.
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어.
Ah.
적들이
Okay.
충분히 나약해졌어.
Anyways, I think I ran out of things to say. It only took how many minutes? 37 minutes? Yeah, a little bit earlier than I have, but yeah. I'm gonna look at Dante's notes if there's anything I missed, and then yeah.
이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
I hate when people dislike actually, you know what? I really like the Iron Maiden. You would like complain about it that it looks too similar. Of course, it's gonna look too similar, but I'm happy that they're actually, you know, masking them up, which means there's a good chance we're gonna get full prosthetic IDs at some point. At some point, right? Anyways, right, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna heal everyone because apparently everyone has no sanity. We're gonna grab this charge gift.
엄중한 심사 부탁드립니다.
도시에선 저런 형태로 사람을 강화하기도 하나 봐.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하자.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했다.
더 야성적인 게 필요. 개라는 소재를 통달한다.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
파우스트? 신체 파의 예술적인
의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
일리 있는 의견.
파우스트?
그걸로
신체 파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
전이 시퀀스 작동.
보여드려야겠군요. 외면의 예술을.
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는
영감이
거지.
떠올랐어요.
The Mirror Dungeon. I can't wait for the new game mode to come out. It's gonna come out on schedule too. Maybe even earlier.
인간이
And we're gonna have another new game where it's just Bombing Corporation 2. Where we manage LCE. And then we're gonna have a new
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어.
그래도 똑같아.
하지만
and then we're gonna have a distortion detective visual novel
더 잘할 수 있도록
puzzle game within Limbus Company. And then people will never complain about not having to get
영원히 알아듣지 못하는 줄.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을
Also, I really wish Sasha actually lived, but oh well.
이제 친해졌네요.
Sasha is also really bad at fighting too, honestly. You'd think she'll do better in this fight. Like, I really thought Sasha would actually put up a fight next when I first taught this. But no, never did. She never actually puts up a proper fight. I wonder when. Like, how much power do you have to give her to actually put up a fight? I think she's weaker because she is a blood fiend now. Somehow. If I'm comparing it to the ID. Even though the ID actually did better canonically than her. Like 80 offense level, look at that. 80 offense level. We have 68. You know, we can't compete with that, you know? That's a lot of damage. Then I look at the coin rolls, like, wait a second, that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Oh, so I really do like multi-crack aesthetically. Because words. Bunch of prosthetic arms. Large.
어디 시험해 보지.
모조리 죽여서 조용히 만드는 거야. 파우스트? 신체 파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
저의 뼈를 그려잡고 저의 살로 채워넣어 외면의 예술.
퇴장 시간이 되었답니다. 그럼 안녕히.
항상
모두 봤지? 방금 그 방법은
일깨워
적절한
주시면
공격이 아니었어. 실수였을까? 아니면 노력이 부족했을까?
Right, it's time for me to dodge.
감상은 어떤가요? 이게 행진을 끝내고 나는 진정한 왕으로 군림하는 것이다.
내가 공부력되는 애장품 특별히 보여줄 세키라들도 결국 내 편에 설 수밖에
너무
없을 거야.
아프지만
나도 그들도 모두 빛의 눈이 멀어버렸거든.
어디까지?
소바주.
거기서 지켜보시죠.
출력 형태 변경. 잘 피해.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
오지 마.
임파스터.
지원을.
도시에는 생소한 기술이 많네. 본 적도 들은 적도 없는 기술이야. 그래. 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 꽤 많은 기술을 봤다고.
I think that's fine.
결국 양밤이 떠올랐어요. 나는 세정 속에 갇힌 새일 뿐이었던 거지.
You got like a 10 offense level, man. You got 10 offense level.
출력 형태 변경. 노력은 가상하지만 더 야성적인 게 필요.
네르프 정렬. 이번에도 잘해줬어.
And there we
우리
go.
관책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Thinking about it, I kind of regret my choice. I already got like the one gift here. They only gave me like one of the gifts. Anyways, here we are. Everyone's favorite floor. Just a long group of enemies arriving.
아름다운 색이네요. 이 작품은
Oh boy, I'm gonna fight the index guys. Isn't that fun?
느긋하고 여유롭게.
개체가 조금 유리한 환경에 놓이게 된 것 같아. 하지만 우리가 걱정할 건 하나도 없어. 최선을 다할 거잖아. 영감이 떠올랐어.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에. 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
I can't wait to be free from the ring IDs for like a moment.
하지만 아직 부족해.
더
다음
야성적인
공격은
게
더
필요.
잘할 수 있도록. 방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데. 나쁘지 않아.
전시 코스 작동.
임파스터
유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
I can't wait to be free from these guys.
그걸로 하지. 밑그림은 완성했어.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네.
야성적인 게 필요.
제법이야.
지원하지.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다니 너희도 세피라도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
고만고만하고.
파우스트, 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이란다.
Well, I'm thinking about something actually. Did Limbus actually reach its ceiling?
보여드려야겠군요. 외면의 예술을.
Like in terms of combat?
지원하지.
아까의 공격으로 인해서
Like this is its
세상에게
peak,
많은 피해를 입혔어.
and it's not gonna be any more complex in terms of actual fights.
끝을내도 될 것 같아.
Maybe. Limbus combat is itself pretty chained up. Doesn't really have too much things to go by.
퇴장 시간이 되었답니다. 그럼 안녕히.
항상
방금
저희
너무
영감을
근사한 일격이었는데?
도와주시는군요.
관리자님에게 우수한
신체파의
평가를
I mostly blame the sanity system, honestly. And taking away pure of dice rolls and clashing within the thing. If you lose a clash, you still take damage instead of all or nothing.
저희 뼈로
That's been my opinion on that for like forever. It kind of took away a bit of the challenge and risk.
통해졌네요.
Sanity is supposed to mimic the dice roll, but it's not really the same.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
At the very least, if you do lose a coin clash, you should take
내가
damage.
모르는 것들이 많아.
Have mixed like skills within each other, like defense, guard, and stuff like that. That would have been
반드시
nice.
찾을 수 있겠지.
But everything's just simplified.
세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
And there's no way they're gonna complicate the system and overhaul it at least a little bit.
칠해지겠지?
But there are some fun fights.
저런 형태로 사람을
It just
강화하기가
hope they the fun ones are not that tanky per se. They have a lot of HP, but they're not that tanky. Like the trio fights and like, I still think Canto 5 is peak of Limbus gameplay.
하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
Nothing really came back from that. Some of the super bosses are fun though. I really like fighting certain evasive dumb ones. That was fun. That was a challenge. I had to retry multiple times. Being on the losing side of rolls is fun. That's fun to me. And at least being able to keep up damage is also nice.
파우스트, 신체파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이란다.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네.
I mean, like, they should throw out more lethal units.
의도는 모르겠지만
I also,
신체파의
terms of
예술을
minions.
보여줄 시간이란다.
I hope we do fight like a 7-man team
저희 뼈로 틀어잡고
or something like that.
살로 채워넣어. 외면의 예술. 매뉴얼을
I think the another type of fights I do like is actually the envy guys. I like those guys. I'm weird on that front, but those guys feel actually like a challenge. They're even now we have to deal with our own bullshit. And that's actually fun. I kinda want something like that for the enemies. Like I'm literally thinking of the N Corp villains. Like they could totally do that, and we could totally have them do their own thing in their own style. It'll be a funny mirror match.
지원하지.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 영감이 떠올랐어요. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라도 처음부터 거리를 하지 말았어야지.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
Also, Urso should have been the owl. That would have been cooler. Anyways, just saying, he should have been the owl.
몇몇 늘어난다고 달라지는 건 없어.
퇴장 시간이 되었답니다. 그럼 안녕히.
항상
방금
저희
너무
영감을
근사한
일깨워
일격이었는데?
주시는군요.
관리자님에게 우수한 평가를 받을 수 있겠어.
I got a feeling they will do overhaul at some point. I got a feeling.
나쁘지 않고.
지원하지.
아까의 공격으로 인해서
영감이
대상에게 많은
떠올랐어요.
피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히 나약해졌다는 거지.
Maybe after this, we get a gameplay change after we go through, what's it called, this whole arc, all 13 cantos of this part of the game. We will get a whole gameplay overall. That'll be funny. Like, oh yeah, everything changes after this point.
24개의 늑골이 자아내는 TDI의 멜로디가
You understood the basics of Limbus Company. It's now time to become an expert.
지원하지.
아까의 공격으로 인해서 대상에게 많은 피해를 입혔어. 적들이 충분히
일리 있는
나약해졌다는 거지.
그걸로 하자.
끝을 내도 될 것 같아. 어중간한 예술. 방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
지원하지.
와, 성공했어. 보여? 개체가 더 이상 움직이지 않네. 이대로 남은 대상들도 전부 움직일 수 없게 만들어보자.
어디 시험해 보지. 더 야성적인 깊이로.
훌륭한 단말만 해요.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Oh my god, it's Marcel. Anyways. Some random guy. You know what? Give me a charge gift, huh? Okay, that will do. I'm satisfied with what I got here. I'm leaving. We'll kill those guys now with ease. I wonder if that works with Rusty Coin. Actually, let me check something. Like, I wonder if I use this skill, and then, you know, we use Francis skill 3, Faust.
도시에선 저런 형태로 사람을 강화하기도 하나.
다른다.
Wait, just check something.
관람 중에는 정수.
Okay, it cannot be reused. No fun.
영감이 떠올랐어.
No fun. Indeed. I fought this woman way too many times.
제법이야.
지원 시퀀스 작동.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
신체파의
그렇구나.
예술을 보여줄 시간이란다.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해.
더
다음
야성적인
공격은
깊이로.
더 잘할 수 있도록. 개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
보여드려야겠군요.
예술적이네요.
예술을.
우리 쪽에 유리한 환경이 되었네. 잘 됐다.
감상은 어떤가요?
통상 배터리. 일시방전.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
더 야성적인 깊이로.
나쁘지 않고.
공포에
지원하지.
사로잡혀 바닥을 기는 모습은 어디서나 별반 차이가 없네.
점 찍어.
Yeah, it was a counter twice, I
신체파의
think. So
예술을
yeah.
보여줄 시간이란다.
저의 뼈로 틈을 잡고 저의 살로 찢어야 친해졌네요. 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
합격장.
나쁘지 않을지도.
더 야성적인 깊이로.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
일리 있는 의견이다. 그걸로 하지.
Of course, 45 sanity. Of course you're gonna lose. At a clash that you're like perfect in. Like perfect. I win rate as you see. I could have saved this if I didn't win rate.
퇴장 시간이 되었답니다. 그럼
함께와 주시는군요.
좋아. 이걸로 감싸는 우리가 우세를 점하고 있어. 하지만 여기서 방심하면 안 돼. 지휘팀이라면 완벽하고 빈틈없이 모든 걸 끝마쳐야 하지 않겠어?
영감이 떠올랐어요.
거기서 지켜보시죠.
And there we go. I still haven't gotten into dog form yet, by
유력한
the way.
책이 또 하나 늘었네.
I've found her like twice.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든
Okay,
것이 담긴
there we go. I'm done.
하나의 책.
I'm gonna probably go eat, and then I'll probably go stream Little Gear Acid later.
지금 제 작품이 만인의 심금을 울리지는 못하더라도 여전히 반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see what Thread looks like before I go, so let's just look at that real quick. I'll just do like, I don't know.
이너 지느러미 유포는 입에 맞나? 맞아요.
Three. You. Thinking. On you.
강습 준비 완료.
오늘도 즐거운 하루의 시작이네. 그렇지? 잠시만. 볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
포위만 구축.
Okay, it's fine. That's expected. It's expected, you know. I'm just building up real quick. This is the build up round anyways. I'm using Ishmael's skill too to build up, by the way.
개체가 조금 유리한 환경에 놓이게 된 것 같아. 하지만 우리가 걱정할 건 하나도 없어. 최선을 다할 거잖아.
주게.
방금 공격은 좋았어. 이대로만 계속해보면 좋을 텐데.
잘 보이는군. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인지.
밀면을
약질 보강
만들어두길
완료.
잘했네. 그렇게만 해. 도시에는 생소한 기술이 많네. 본 적도 들은 적도 없는 기술이야. 그래, 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 꽤 많은 기술을 봤다고 생각했지만 결국 나는 세정 속에 갇힌 새일 뿐이었던 거지. 날카롭고
억제 성공.
정확하게
진짜. 격발. 예측한 대로.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
Second one, alright. There it is, the second one of the
이걸 잘
waves.
이용하면 좋은 결과로 이어질 수 있을 거야.
나아가 주게.
좋아. 코이코이. 살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
방금 했던 공격은 매우 효과적이었어. 하지만 아직 부족해. 다음 공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
We got the event immediately? Okay.
억압자가
도시에서는
발생했어.
누구도 자유롭지 못해.
내가 안전하게
저
지켜줄 테니까.
손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
나아가 주게.
속삭.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
이것도 받아보시게나.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는
Another
게
one.
좋지
Ah, yeah,
않아?
it's 3.
이 기세로 계속 나아가 보자.
포위만 구축. 살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
주인께서 명하셨습니다. 당신 청소하라고.
Good old Ishmael, carrying the sneaking count with just that ego. Honestly, bygone days, it's really nice.
큰 보람이 있네.
I do love a good status ego.
앞으로 더 많은 층을 개방하고 더 많은
It does a really nice job keeping up the status effect.
편히 쉬시게. 잠든 그대를 길이
부위 하나가 파괴되었어.
이번에도
이대로
잘해줬어.
똑같이만 한다면
유익한
모든 부위를
책이 또
파괴시킬
하나
수
늘었네.
있겠지?
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있게.
모처럼 괜찮은 예술을 보나 했더니
I'm just gonna
벌써
readjust it.
애를
I'm just
전부
keeping it as you.
방지할 사고도 해야 할 뒤처리도 없나. 이너 지느러미 유포는 입에 맞나?
Okay, bye. I'll be back like in an hour, 2 hours. Bye bye bye. I ran out of things. Also, bye, YouTube people.